record is J is for Jazz by J.J. Johnson. It was a record that I first heard when I was first learning how to play trombone. And it turned me around from playing blues and rhythm and blues, which I was playing in bands at the time. It was a jazz record. It was so clean, you know. J.J. played real clean solos, and Bobby Jasper played saxophone, and the rhythm section was good. Tommy Flanagan, Paul Chambers, and I can't remember who the drummer was, but it was a good, clean record, you know. The arrangements were good, very good arrangement. Tunes on there like Overdrive. I play that now, you know, when I get a chance to play Overdrive, and standards like Undecided Now. I'm undecided now, so what have you gone? So that record really turned me around from playing ordinary music to where I wanted to play bebop. I was about 15 or 14 or 15, you know, and it was I don't know where I was, but I think Mr. Seals, trumpet player in my father's band, he recommended it to me, you know. Well, he said J.J. Johnson, and I went to the store, and I said, "You have anything about J.J. Johnson?" They said, "Yes, we have this record." So it was J is for Jazz. That was the record. It was a different approach to the trombone than what I'd heard before. You know, most trombone players I heard before either played or either that kind of thing like that. But J.J. played clean, like ba ba da ba ba da da do 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 be ba da ba ba da da be be be, you know, real clean notes. Every note was understood, you know. And that's the way I want to play, like that. And so that's the way I have approached jazz, you know. Of course, I've had changed some things now to play funk, but and even the funk is clean, you know. It's individual notes that you can hear, not the and not the la da dee dee. You know, I can play all that stuff, but I really like to play bebop, like J.J. Johnson. I picked up at a very early in our relationship that what he wanted was help, you know, and so I said, even though he demanded certain things, you know, I realized he wanted help creating his music, you know, because he didn't know a lot of things about music, and he picked up that I knew some things that he didn't know, you know. So what he would do is give me some things like some bumps and bump boop 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 and beat on things, you know, and I would put it into music. So what I did was help him create his music, but I also was learning how to create music myself at the same time, you know. But I really picked up that what he needed was help. Of course, you had to make it think it was his idea. But when I figured that out, then we got along real good together. I make him think everything was his idea, and but I put it together with my ideas, and he liked it, you know. I had a very small part with George Clinton's organization, Bernie Worrell and Bootsy and Gary Shatter, and they had the basic things to do, you know. I just had to do one thing, what was do horns. And so I did. He said, "Give me some horns like he had never heard before," you know. So I just experimented. I did some out stuff, you know, and some very inside stuff. And I was experimenting with horns. I did everything that I could think of, you know, and even some things that didn't make much sense. I did whatever came into my mind. I did it. And it was some horns. I learned a lot about horns like that. What the sounds of horns could do, and how to get different tones and different attitudes out of horns, you know. So that was another education, you know. I learned how to manipulate horns, so to speak.